Laura, thank you so much for joining with me today. And when someone takes the time to recount an experience, it really speaks volumes. And so I very much appreciate your consent to share your story with me today.
You're welcome. My pleasure. You are a great help.
Thank you. So my first question is, what was your health concern when you came to me?
Oh, geez, I was really fed up and I was feeling really sick and not getting any better.
Okay.
And mainly, my whole system was in spasm on a regular basis.
Right. You mentioned to me like being tired a lot, and we wanted to take the dogs for a walk and train with them, go out crafting, things like that, and even cleaning the house would have been a major accomplishment, right?
Yeah, yes. I had a battery in my butt that kept shocking me, and it just threw off my entire system.
Yeah. Okay. And did you seek out other doctors before coming to me for this, and all these specific concerns or?
Actually, I saw two of you out at the same time, and um, I worked with both of you. But my primary doctor, I was getting tired of all the medications and antibiotics that I was on. Um, it was a long year with COVID, and I had cancer right before that. And it just seemed that I would get a cold. Anything that was out there, I would pick up, and it'd take a while for my body to bounce back.
Sure.
My labs were all low, and I was really concerned about that because my diet hadn't changed. My diet has always been pretty good.
Sure, sure. And a little bit about how this all affected your quality of life. I know I mentioned about the energy, and not being able to be social and things like that. So anything else specifically you want to mention about how your quality of health affected your quality of life?
Actually, my pain level at the time was really high, and that came down. And I think it was a lot of contributing factors, but getting back on track as far as with the nutritional part that you handled with the vitamins, minerals, and getting everything back on track
Sure.
has helped so much, because I just had so many intestinal problems and different things like that it helped me with.
Sure, sure. So my next question is, did the program help? And you already answered that. And
Immensely.
some of the improvements you experienced, you talked about that. Your pain levels went down, and your quality. Did your energy improve? Were you able to accomplish
My
more?
energy has improved. Yes, it has. I'm not bruising as easily as I was, and for the most part, I'm staying fairly healthy.
Awesome.
Um, and and I know to pick up on some of the vitamins, which ones to pick up on when I feel like I need to, that I'm getting run down.
Sure, sure. And can you walk us through just quickly, in a summary type, like what was the process like? This program that you went through with me. I mean, I'm like, over 1,000 miles away from you, and with all the doctors you were seeing locally, still we had some tremendous results together. What was the process like? Can you describe that a little bit?
Well, you were great with the testing, the blood testing, and getting the results back to me, and then getting a program for me on and vitamins, minerals, and all those kinds of things, what would effectively help me get my system, all of it back on track where I was feeling better, and it would give me more energy, which it certainly did.
Sure, sure. And we did an at-home stool analysis as well, if I'm looking at my notes here. And all this was done from home. It was comfortable for you. Was that a convenient process for you to be home like that? And
Absolutely.
awesome. Awesome. And one of my last questions here is, well, let's talk about a success rate real quick. So from 0 to 100%, obviously, look, life is dynamic. There's going to be ups and downs, but from a 0 to 100%, what would you rate the success as?
I would rate it as 100% with
Oh,
the
really?
getting back on. Yes. I know for me, I'm going to have to work at some of those things, but it has nothing to do with you. And I have a much better understanding on how the gut works and all of those things.
Amazing. And how long did it take for us to accomplish that? Was it like within a few months you started to feel a
It
lot,
was,
and
it was
then
a few months. But well, yes, and that part of it had nothing to do with you. It was that I would catch colds or the flu or something like that, and it would set me back a little, or
Sure.
maybe a new medication my regular doctors put me on.
Sure. And hopefully those medications if you're still taking them, I always say, drugs aren't the enemy, right? But we
No,
can even help people with the medications themselves working better because we get you working better. And
yes,
that's what it's all about. Did you have any fears working with me? Being that I was farther away or being that my licensure is chiropractic or anything like that?
no, I didn't have any fears.
Okay. Did I exceed your expectations?
Yes, you did.
Awesome. And would you recommend me to friends and family?
Yes, yes, I have.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, listen, that's it. Pretty painless experience. I appreciate your time today and the opportunity to speak this over with you. And of course, I'm always here for you. So, any questions or concerns come up, just reach out to us by text or anything, and we'll be back in touch. Okay.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, Laura.
Have a
Have a
good
great day.
day.
Thank you. Bye
Bye.
bye.